We use this wood stove for heat, and don't mind a little rust. It needs to be repainted, but there's the temperature on the surface already. I just lit it 10 minutes ago. This is the other side. A little bit cooler because the cool draft from the rest of the house comes in and hits that side of the stove. And I've been wasting this heat here. So I've been heating my house with it. I've been wasting that. As you'll see why in a few minutes into this video if you're patient. This is just one of those laser thermometers from Harbor Freight. We're up to 426, 430 degrees. Here you go. That's how we were wasting our heat. It's just as hot as the propane kitchen range for the most part. The only thing is it takes a little bit longer, or I'm just impatient, I can't tell, to heat the pan up to get her started. That's the pan right now, is at 150 roughly. And keep moving and hitting the bacon, and then it cools back down. It's a little olive oil, that's going to be the eggs. It's at 162 already, and I just sat that pan there. So what I think is happening over here is the bacon is cold. There's a spot. It's getting hot now, see? It's just heating up slow. I'd imagine it takes a minute for it to heat up on the stove. I think I'm just being impatient. See, it's been a couple more minutes now, maybe 5 minutes. The inside of the pan is over 200 now. Hold still here. It's at 230. See, the bacon's frying. Just getting that hot from eggs. The fire. Burning okay. Not real crazy fire, just moderately. A couple of them a little turn here. Predicting another few minutes it'll be cooking so fast it's almost hard to keep up with it. That's why I didn't light a big roaring fire in there. Wood stove. I can't seem to get the heat into their pan with the bacon like I did before and like I would like to. But this pan here is very hot. I tried switching sides thinking one side of the stove was hotter than the other. But that's not the case. This one maintained its heat and this one stayed the same too. So what I'm thinking is, you see how much of that pan is bigger than that one? And it hangs off the stove a little bit. I think that's having a cooling effect and keeping that larger pan cool. So we're going to put this in that pan and then get a smaller pan for the eggs. Okay, I switched pans, and as you can see here, it's instantly frying. This pan's like twice as hot as the other one. Let me get the thermometer. It doesn't hang over the edge of the stove like the other one did, and it's less metal to heat. That's in the center of the pan right there. See the red dot? That's where it's reading the temperature. And for your skeptics out there, there's the fire. Still slow, moderate burn. Don't kid yourself. There's some heat coming off that glass. There's some black soot on the glass catching that laser. That glass is 513, 31, 32 degrees right there. If I shine it into the fire itself, it's 900 degrees. I can't hold my hands there. And the bacon's about done already. While we were playing with the thermometer, look how fast this is frying up. The problem before was my large pan. I have to remember to use smaller cookware. So, stop filming for a second and get my eggs started. Okay, we're back here. Starting out with a cold pan again. This time, as you can see, it's fairly smaller than the rest. Got the eggs going for the scramble. It's only been on here about 60 seconds, and you can see it's cooking up already. I'm gonna say right now with the cold pan, now mind you, it hasn't had time to heat up at all. It's about low, medium, medium low, or maybe low on a bigger BTU gas range. But it's cooking quite rapidly. The bacon was cooking so fast when I switched pans, I had to stop filming. I flipped it again and I took it away. So it's not something you can leave unattended cooking this way. It's deceiving. It starts out slow because it has to heat the pan. But then the pan, I guess when it passes like 260, it goes right up to 360. And 360 is very hot. That's hotter than my kitchen stove can hold a pan on high. And that burner on my stove is 20,000 BTUs. You can see how fast it's cooking up the eggs. So there we have it. I'm going to finish this off in the next couple minutes and eat my breakfast. Stay tuned. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And ring that bell for notifications when we post new videos. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. So here we go. We're done. Getting ready to take off. It's been a couple minutes. I put some American cheese and some salsa on my scrambled omelet. Scrambled eggs, whatever you want to call it.